What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video here in the spring season of series number 4 here in Forza Horizon 5. Today we're driving around in our Ford RS200 that we unlocked in the last video. If you haven't seen that, definitely go check it out. But today we're going to be knocking out some of the miscellaneous things here in the festival playlist. We're going to start out with the weekly festival challenge, and then we're going to jump into the showcase remix, and then the treasure hunt, and then finish it off with the photo challenge. So I'll leave chapters or cards or whatever they are down below, so you can find them pretty easily, find what you're looking for pretty easily. But let's go ahead and take a look at the weekly Forzathon challenge. Okay, so we've already completed step number 1 just by doing the weekly festival or weekly seasonal challenges or championships. We needed to own and drive any British or Japanese car made after 1999. I think we did that with our Aston Martin. I think we got the British part, but with the Nissan we got the Japanese part. So now our second step is to win a dirt racing event in either that British car or Japanese car made after 1999. So let's take a look at what we've got. So we could do Aston Martin if we wanted to. All right, I think I'm gonna do the Civic Type R. We've already got it set up off-road. I think this was a cross-country build. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna swap it on to a dirt racing tune. And we'll use this because I actually have a Civic. It's on Type R, but it's this body style of a Civic, or this year of a Civic. I don't have a hatchback. I got a sedan, but let's see. Let's throw a tune on it for dirt racing. Seasonal dirt looks good to me from U Grundy. And well, let's see. Can we get some rally tires? And we'll stick with that one from U Grundy. So there is the share code if you want to use it as well. 109046174. Okay, now let's find a dirt race. If you don't know, you can actually filter on the map. So if you're in the map, this is what it should look like by default. If you hit your right bumper and then you hit the all button, you can come down to dirt racing and then just make it to where that alone is selected. So let's find us a dirt race. I was going to do one that we hadn't done, but I don't really want to do a circuit race. There's one. That's pretty long, actually. I'm going to keep it somewhat short, so we'll do this one. All right, the Baja California Trail. And jumping into our Civic. This is the Japanese, obviously, for the Honda. I really love this screen. I wish that there was a way to get to this loading screen kind of, you know, car spinning thing, because this would make a good screen for like introducing like tunes on the car for like the seasonal championships. But you only get it when it's loading into an event, and you don't know how long it'll be. Usually it's not that long. So, but here we go. Baja California Trail, and let's start it up. See what this thing can do. I was hesitant with the off-road tires because most of the dirt series racing events are like mainly road events, and then you just go off-road for, you know, 10% of the race or something crazy. So I was trying to find rally tires, but I wasn't going to spend too much time looking. We'll just see what this thing can do. Already going off-road, which is a good sign. Let's see if we can catch up to that. I think it's a 2009 Ford Focus RS. Not gonna brake it all through there. Could have used a little bit of breakage, but we just do a little drift tap on that wall, and we're up into first place. And now we are rocking and rolling. We just gotta hold it together and get to the finish line. Shouldn't be too difficult. This thing sounds like a straight up rally car now, though. It's hilarious. I really wish that they would make an all-wheel drive Civic. Like, I think that would make an absolute killing. I wish they would just make the Type R all-wheel drive. I think that would just make an absolute killing and make some good competition for the Subaru, the STI, the WRX, whatever they're calling it now. It's not an Impreza anymore, because the Impreza is just a sedan now, or a hatchback, or whatever it is. Doesn't make much sense to me, but I think it would be a really, really cool car, and I think it would get a lot more attention. Not saying that the Type R doesn't get enough attention, but, you know, there are some people that just don't like it because it's front-wheel drive. I guess if they made it all-wheel drive, they would definitely have to beef it up a little bit more in the power department, just because it would be adding a bit more weight, but, you know, I don't think anybody would complain about all-wheel drive with more power. Just me, though. But easy peasy, we're going to get a win here with no issue. Go across with a little bit of style. There we go. Finish first. And we had a 2-second lead. Good deal. So that should get that second chapter complete. And we'll be able to check that once we get out here into the world again. So heated tournament complete. And our next step. What? Okay. Oh, that's winter. I was like, what happened? But apparently I hit my left bumper. I was like, well, okay, I don't think we completed all that, so. Alright, so now we need to do Chapter 3, Raise at Dust. We need to earn 4 stars from drift zones in our British or Japanese car. That should be easy enough. We'll do the same thing here, or we'll just filter out drift zones. That's a danger sign. And we just need 4 stars, so we're just gonna go try to hit this one back to back. Let's see, we need 75,000 points. We'll see how it does with an off-road kind of build. This is not an off-road drift zone, but we'll see what it does, right? Might be okay. It's probably not going to be super great. I'm not super great at drifting anyway, so don't judge anything here. We're just getting the points to get this challenge done. I definitely got the points already. We may even beat my personal best, which is kind of sad. We did beat my personal best. I think it was 125,000. And we just 3 started. Okay, that doesn't make much sense, but I guess it is what it is. Off-road tires create less grip on the actual road, so maybe that helped us. Yeah. I hate when it does that stupid stuff where it's still doing the, what's it called? There, and it doesn't start the next run. So we just need 1 star. There's a lot of e-brake action going on right here. Nice little reverse entry. Ooh. Come on, don't lose our points. That was not smooth at all. Alright, we have enough for at least 2 stars, so I'm fine with that. I'm just gonna kind of gently drift around that corner, and that should get us 2 stars, and that should complete that 3rd chapter of the Forzathon challenge. Raise at Dust is complete, so that got that one, and now we just need to bank a 100,000 skill for, so I think, I mean, we're realistically already partly there. Once we get that to 20,000, that should get us the, you know, the 100,000 skill, as long as we can get that to 5, which we are.
200 yards, turn sharp left.
So we just need to get this to 20,000, and that should get us that 100,000 that we need. As I said, let's get a cactus, and that should be able to get us right there. And let's chill and let that cash in. And there we go. Country Rivals UK versus Japan is complete. So now we move on. Let's jump into the showcase remix here. And this is the closing ceremonies, and this will get us that Vol 05RR. Alright, airplane. 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 I don't know what car we're driving. Be curious. I hope it's not the Civic that we entered with. I'm assuming it would be the Vol. Right? Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's what makes sense. You get the car that you drive. That's the way it happened in the first Horizon game. Let me know down in the comments if you played the first Horizon game or what your first Horizon game was. I've been playing Horizon since Horizon was a thing, and once Horizon, the first one came out, I fell in love with like the concept. I've always liked open world racers better than like closed courses, so I was never a fan of like any of the motorsports. I had Motorsports 4, I played it a lot with some friends, but I just never really was a fan of closed track racing. So like whenever Pro Street, the Need for Speed game came out, I was like really upset because it was closed track racing and wasn't open world like the other ones. So I really wish they could make a really good Need for Speed game. Like, I want them to remake Most Wanted, like the Most Wanted from 2005, like Xbox days, Xbox 360 days maybe, Most Wanted, not the like Burnout rip-off one, but like the good one with the Blacklist. That was my favorite Need for Speed game, so. Come on, let's push. I'm excited for Test Drive Unlimited though. The new one that's coming out, it looks like it's gonna be fun. I played the heck out of Test Drive.
Hey, the cargo doors are opening. You want me to shut this? Oh, that was the plan?
I'm not paying any bit of attention to Scotty here, but one of my favorite things about the Test Drive games was the fact that it actually tracked how much miles you drove in your car on your speedometer, and it actually like, you know, mattered, or not mattered, I shouldn't say that, but like if you sold the car, I think there was an auction house. I'm pretty sure there's at least an auction house on Test Drive too. But if you sold the car and somebody else bought it, they got it with however many miles on the speedometer that you sold it at, which is just a really cool idea. Forza, I mean, it's got a speedometer. Oh, let's probably pay attention to the road. This one might not have it, since this is like a race car, but there's speedometers in the cars in here, obviously, and they do count up. I think at least all of them do. I know some of them do, but they don't like, they can be counting up from anything. Like some of them start at 0, some of them start at a random number, but every time you get into the car, it'll start at whatever that set number is anyway. But I thought, that's always just something that I really liked about Test Drive. I don't know why. It didn't have really much customization, but then again, it was like back in the day when customization wasn't like a huge thing as it is now, right? You could get away with the Test Drive Unlimited games now, just because you could really only upgrade, you know, your paint, or change your paint, and then upgrade your like performance a bit. So I'm excited to see the new Test Drive Unlimited when it comes out. But we are racing down this ramp, mega ramp. I feel like we should be going a lot faster than just 170 something. I feel like I've lost this showcase before, I think. And it looks like I'm going to lose now. Oh, I forgot he pulls his chute, so there we go. Finish first. Good deal. I know I talked over every bit of that and didn't actually use it for a showcase event, but you know, just wanted to talk about some old games and, you know, just the nostalgia behind them. So we barely won that, if you look at the time there, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and move on. We're going to jump into the treasure hunt now. Okay, and the treasure hunt here is blind slided. And it says there are 2 star-shaped dunas and a desert flyer sliding. So just because it's blind slided, I'm assuming that there is a drift zone. And I'm assuming we have to get 2 stars and use the desert flyer. So let's go ahead and we're already looking at drift zones here. So the dunes are over here on the left side of the map. There is a drift zone here, lots of dunas, and we need 75,000 points if that is the case there. So I'm going to jump into the desert flyer and we'll jump over there and see if we can knock that out. Alright, here we go. Taking a run at it. I've got an off-road build on this thing, so I'm not sure how that's going to do. I've already drifted once with off-road tires in this video, so we're going to try it out here. Not off to like the greatest start, but I think this is a long enough drift zone where 75,000 points shouldn't be that hard to hit. Yeah, I mean, we're going to get it pretty easily. It's more of just staying on the track enough to not lose the points. I don't know what 3 stars was. I mean, I'd imagine that it's 150 maybe? Whatever it was, we did get it. So, and the treasure hunt worked this week, so let's see where this is at. Okay, staying over here. So let's see if we can't go find it. There's somebody up there. I almost wonder if that's what they're doing up there. Let's go check. Actually, let's see. I want to see if it gives you the picture. Okay, so it does. Not a very... I mean, obviously it's elevated. There's a bonus board up there, too. Oh, it is here, though. I bet that is exactly what that guy was doing, so... Alright, treasure hunt found. That's 50,000 credits here for us. And I wonder if we can get this bonus board. I don't know if you can climb up on that, or if you kind of have to ramp up to it. Oh, you definitely have to ramp up to that, so... Okay, for another day, right? So we're gonna see what our last thing is here. We can actually get the Pagani. We'll do that at the end. But our last thing to do is just to do the photo challenge, high jump, and we just have to photograph any buggy at the Dunas Blancas. So we're already at the dunes. So let's see. We just need a buggy now. Actually, Volkswagen. That's the easiest way to find one. We already had a Vol. I figured that we did, but kind of upsetting that we continue to get cars that we already have. But I guess not everybody has them. I just wish that they would have way more new cars coming into the game. So, alright, here we go. Jumping off there. Let's get this photo. So, bam. That should get the buggy and the photo at Dunas Blancas. There we go. Photo challenge is now done. I'm just knocking everything off. So yeah, let's go down here and we'll claim those rewards. I want to get on a road before we, pull out a Pagani, right? All right, let's claim these rewards. So we got the MG3, the Pagani's onto R, and the Koenigsegg Jesko. So we're gonna jump into the Pagani and we'll end the video on that. We already have one of those Paganis, my goodness. Alright, well, I'm gonna pull it out, and then we'll send the other one as a gift to knock out one of those daily Forzathon challenges. How about that? Alright, let's listen to this. Yeah, man, it's a Pagani for sure. So, but let's send that other Pagani. We're gonna send it as a gift. I might not be able to do it from here. Let's see. No, I can't. Let's see. Let us find a barn find real quick. Treasure chest. There's the barn find. Let's go over here real quick. I think we're gonna have to drive. It's already off-road. I was supposed to say we're gonna drive off-road to get to it. this just hurts my soul. All right. Let us see. So let's do the Pagani and the Zonda R. And we're going to give it away to new players. Bam. And send it out. Alright. If you do get that, definitely let me know. I'm curious. I don't know. I haven't ever had it happen where somebody has commented that they've gotten one of my cars from, you know, the Wheel Spin Wednesdays or whatnot. But if you do get it, definitely let me know. So, that's where we'll go ahead and end this video off. I hope you guys did enjoy or found it helpful. If you did, definitely leave a like on the video. Definitely get subscribed for future Forza Horizon 5 content just like this. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And we'll see you in the next video for the seasonal playground games.